Check. Check. God, I wish that little dog would shut the fuck up. Looks weird for some reason.
Hey, Deke, you there? I was thinking about heading down to that logging camp. Clear out those nests. Let's see more freaks up here.
Boozer, no, you're gonna get yourself killed. You gotta wait till you're whole, brother. I'm over here anyway, so I'll take care of the nest, okay?
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Deke.
Or take my while it's still light out. There'll be more of them, but they're gonna be as strong.
Hey, Deke, you there? I was thinking about heading down to that logging camp. Clear out those nests. Let's see more freaks up here.
I'm over here anyway, so I'll take care of the nest, okay?
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Deke.
Wait till tonight. You feel the freaks inside those nests. Or take them out while it's still light out. There'll be more of them, but they won't be as strong.
This is Radio Free Oregon. The truth shall set you free. Who remembers the skid rows in this great country? People living on the...
Hey, Cope, this man I tracked down. Big kill.
Why do you care? It's just another bounty job, isn't it?
Now, look, I don't care. I just want to know their names. Who, Cope?
One of them is a man named Randall. Been with the camp almost a year. I didn't know the other two. You want me to ask?
No, I guess not.
You find that son of a bitch, you radio me. Copeland out. Some of those good people fought for this very country. Only to have the feds forget about them as soon as they were done with them. PTSD doesn't stand for post-traumatic stress disorder. It stands for put them soldiers down. Well, we're all homeless now. Living in the wilderness in the way of our forebears. The feds used to think we needed their welfare and handouts to survive. We showed them how wrong they were. What we need now is a strong will, determination, and trust in each other. The feds were never gonna give us that. And you? You want our trust? You gotta earn it. This is Mark Copeland for Radio Free Oregon. Don't believe the lies.
That's great. That's great. Radio Free Oregon is on the air once again. Oh, Jesus, what have I done? Yes. Fuel can. There he is. Silver helmet, red gas tank. That's him. You can't get away from me!
Shit! The hell?
So you thought you'd ride into Copeland's camp, shoot the place up, that about right? Kill a few folks, take some shit, and just ride out like you just not shopping in the mall.
Screw you, Drifter! You working for Copeland? Yeah? No, my friend, no!
Freeze! Hell with you! Well,
That's retarded.
this man I'm tracking down. Who'd he kill?
Why do you care? It's just another bounty job, isn't it?
Now look, I don't care. I just want to know their names. Who, Cope?
One of them is a man named Randall. Been with the camp almost a year. I didn't
your body, and progress that actually matters. This is the power of calisthenics. Your body becomes your gym, and your journey is entirely in your hands. So, whether you're a complete beginner or chasing advanced moves, I'll show you exactly how calisthenics transforms your body and
Learn the boxer skip with these 5 on one leg, but get used to that. Number 5, can you turn your boxer skip from this to picking up the speed whilst maintaining control? Get that chest up, and by progressing through these 5 steps, your boxer skip is going to look from this to this, all the way to this. Learn the boxer skip with these 5 easy.
Hi, I'm Abhi.
Hi.
It's Hackathon, and we were able to develop a pretty solid
class last year, which love the professor.
Great, and so once we get this back, we'll get some details on, what I wrote down, how we can solve it, and how it's a first order linear differential equation. So now let's go in and let's actually ask it a video to get a bit of a deeper understanding of what we want to learn about. So I'll say, explain Laplace transform, to not just providing an AI model that can teach you the answer, but really focusing in on the teachability of the.
You can just read from your Desmos graph and write to your Desmos graph. It can do the same with whiteboards. And so that sort of opens up a whole new realm of what you can use OpenNote for and how interactive you can truly be with the site and make it personal to you.
Awesome. So now that we got the video back, we can actually play back some of this and see what OpenNote and Feynman were able to give us.
Imagine a video showing a complex differential equation on the screen with the Laplace transform symbol denoted as L.
Awesome. So yeah, as you can see, we got some details explaining how Laplace transforms work, and if we scrub ahead a little bit in the video, we'll get a lot of information on what it's trying to do and how the concept works at a deeper level than what other models might be able to teach it to you as. And going back to that idea of whiteboards, we can actually dive back into that. So if Rishi, you want to do a little demo in a new space about how whiteboards work.
Yeah, so as you can see, the whiteboard I've drawn on the side is actually from one of my CS classes. I was drawing a binary tree trying to find out how to traverse it. So you can kind of use that as a sort of demo here.
Awesome.
And so I can kind of ask Feynman, what's on my whiteboard? And it'll give me something back. And from there, we can explore different ways to traverse it and really integrate it more into my programming assignment and whatever the task might be. And so that's kind of the beauty of what we designed OpenNote for, is to make it as interactive and immersive as a learning experience as it can be, and make it as easy as possible to integrate into your studies. And so from here, I can kind of ask Feynman.
Awesome. So once we get this back, we'll actually be able to see the code, and then we can run this inline as well. So students will be able to get the output of their tree traversal, and soon enough, they'll also be able to edit it right here, and that's going to really promote interactivity in CS learning. But OpenNote's not just built for STEM, and we're really making sure that all students can succeed on the platform with being able to be as creative as possible with whatever query they want to put in.
All right, so we fully launched OpenNote a few days ago, and it's been going great, but we'd love to hear your feedback, so give the platform a shot and let us know what you think.
Thanks for your time.
You've likely seen videos on YouTube telling you the #1 programming language to learn right now if you want to be rich. That's not a programming language. I would be immediately about why people hate Java, but having explicit types in your code can make it much easier to understand and refactor, and modern IDEs like IntelliJ will pretty much make the code write itself. Java is legendary, but it was followed up by Microsoft with C#. It's similar to Java in many ways, but gets a lot more love from its users. It's used to build games with Unity, as well as web and desktop apps with the .NET framework. Another well-loved tool from Microsoft is TypeScript. It takes JavaScript and adds a type system on top of it, making it much easier to work with on large complex projects. If you're building a mobile app today, you'll likely be working with Kotlin for Android, Swift for iOS, or Dart with the Flutter framework. These languages are all statically typed, but they go about it in a more modern, concise way with features like type inference that minimize boilerplate code. Next up, we have Go, which is a high-performance language developed at Google to build low-level systems. It was designed as a replacement for C, and Ken Thompson, one of the original creators of C, helped design it. The syntax is nice and concise, making it approachable to beginners, and it has a garbage collector, which means unlike C, developers don't need to worry about manual memory management. Okay, so at this point, we've reached the level of the iceberg where most people are afraid to go any deeper. Things are going to get weird. What happens is that many developers get jaded with these big, heavy, object-oriented languages and go searching for a better way. At this level, we have functional languages, the most famous of which is Haskell. Instead of classes, inheritance, and all kinds of crazy design patterns, the only abstraction you really need is the function. It was inspired by the Miranda language and is named after the mathematician Haskell Curry. Most importantly, variables are immutable and functions have no side effects. Surprisingly, you can build almost anything with these limitations, although most production code out there is not functional. Most of us run into problems when trying to figure out what a monad is, which in layman's terms is just a monoid in the category of n-functors. Haskell is great, but Microsoft developed a functional sister language to C# called F#. Unlike Haskell, which is purely functional, F# is also imperative and object-oriented, making it more approachable to developers coming from higher up in the iceberg. Now, if you hate Java, a good alternative is Scala. Like F#, it supports both object-oriented and functional programming, but it runs